I applied, and they made 7 offers, including me, and I was the only guy who joined. Right? So I went there for 3 years, and I really worked hard for 3 years, and then wrote my CAT and went to Ahmedabad. And after that, I worked for 2 years in consumer marketing. I was selling Horlicks. I was in the marketing department of a company that's now called GlaxoSmithKline. I was the brand manager for Horlicks. I did that for 2 years, but all along, sort of while I was working 5 years, I kind of figured that, look, this is not what I want to do the rest of my life. Right? So I had got into IIT, thought of engineering, figured I didn't want to do it. Got into eco, did it. Figured that a master's and a PhD was not for me. My dad was in the government, so I was pretty clear I didn't want to join the government. Yeah. So I tried the corporate sector. Yeah. Having tried the corporate sector as an employee in a large organization, a multinational, I kind of figured that, look, it wasn't what I wanted to do the rest of my life. And the reason were pretty clear to me that, look, I could see my future. That, if I did well for the next 3 years, I would be in that desk. If I did well for the next 5 years, I'd be in that cabin. If I did 10 years, I'd be in that cabin. And at the end of 15 years, maybe I'll become head of marketing somewhere in some FMCG company. And I could be, I guess, comfortable financially. House, car, bigger car, and work the organization and so on. And very good in the event management market. Get people in and the corporate sector, multinationals. All that is fine. But around my mid-20s, I began to ask myself that, look, what do I want to do the rest of my life? If I look back when I'm 58 or 60, after my working life is over, when I retired, in those days we retired at 58 or 60. Nowadays you can become ministers. And I said, what would I have achieved? And I kind of came to the conclusion that most probably nothing that would outlive me, nothing where I would have built an institution, nothing where I would have created something. And I figured that, look, we are all prisoners of our visiting cards and our EMIs, right? And we all want, just because I live in this address, not that address, at that address, I'm smarter than you. My car is 8 inches longer than yours, so I'm smarter than you. And that's not what I wanted to do. And that's the path I was on, having gone to Ahmedabad and having worked in multinational companies for 5 years. Right? And that's how that world runs. And I figured I didn't want to do that. So I quit my job in 1990. I'd done a smart thing. I'd married a matchmate from Ahmedabad. And she was working in Nestle. And so for a few years, we lived off her salary. There was no pressure on me to earn any money. She was also 2 years junior to me in college. Although I didn't know her then, I met her at Ahmedabad. So I started this company and we began to do salary surveys and and a couple other things, some small ideas. And for about 7 years, we struggled doing small things. And I was running out of the servant quarter of the garage at my dad's house. And then in '97, we launched Naukri, the Indian Invest Coming to India. We launched Naukri as one more small idea.